we're going to race out to the van. Welcome to this episode of Heartbreak Garage, and we are here in the van. Now, excuse me, I've changed jobs and I have to be in work earlier, so there's a few things I need to sort out in the van because winter is breathing down our necks. She is almost upon us with the vengeance of the cold, and I don't like the cold, and there is no heater blowers in the van. They're not working. Now, I didn't get them working when I did all the other work before the MOT because it wasn't vital and the weather was quite pleasant, but now it's not. We need heaters because it's just not funny at 5 in the morning to be not being able to demist your window and having all that crap going on and freezing your ass off. So I need to sort that out. Secondly, she's got a few glow plugs down, which is making it hard to start, so I need to get them because, you know, she ain't going to fire if there's no heat in her belly. So we've got to get some glow plugs in her. And also, I need a radio. It's doing me nothing. I love a bit of tune to sing along with. I might add, I'm quite a good singer. You can probably tell by the tones of my voice. So I need to sort the radio out so I can sing along quite happily to my favourite 80s and 90s tunes whilst I'm driving along on my way to work. So that's the plan. And if it don't fit, don't force it. And let's find out about this heater blower situation. Could be the switch, could be a relay or a fuse. I know the heater motor is seized anyway, so we're going to start with changing the heater motor out and progress from there. Happy days. Excellent. Clipped the top of the heater box off, which is not so bad, just 4 clips. There we go. Take that off, get that out. There we go. So here's the heater motor with the resistor. Oh yeah, she's not happy. So we're going to swap this out for another one I've got and see what happens. Oh, that's the earth that bolts on over there. So yeah, alright. So we just need to unplug that and take that earth off there. Whenever you're going to do any work on your vehicles, motorbikes, cars, wagons, whatever, and you're using your multimeter, you always want to check it on your battery first. And it's not to see how much your battery's making, but just to make sure your multimeter is reading correctly. So we're at 12.74 volts, which is a pretty good battery to be fair. And we know our multimeter's working correctly, so we can carry on and test the plugs. So the ignition's on and the heater blowers are on flat out, but I've got my connection in there and I've tested all of them. We are getting 0 voltages out of that, so no volts going to the blower motor at all. So it's either the switch, the relay, or one of the fuses. So we're going to check that next. I've checked 1 and 2 and we've got voltage, so it's going to work on stages 1 and 2, and the switch must be dodgy for number 3, but I've got a switch also as well, so that's good news. So let's get this changed out and see if the other one works. Get this 8mm that's out here for the earths, and then we'll get that 13 out and that 13 out, and hopefully it'll just come straight out. Well, I know it'll come straight out, there's no hopefully about it. I've had it out before. That's what she said. So I've taken that bolt out, not even, and I'm taking this one out here. Big hole in this box there as well. So hopefully the new one will be marvellous. There we go. There's the unit, and there's the heater matrix. I'm going to hoover that out, I think. There's the brand new to me parts. second hand but brand new to me that I'm hoping are going to work marvellously once I've cleaned them up and put them in. But first we need to get the hoover. Stolen from my wife. Oh, that's much better. Here we go, we've got the lower plastic piece area, and it fits. This is all going very well. Marvellous. I think these came off an Orion that I got from a guy down in further into Wales than I have, that's got loads of stuff ages ago. So yeah, excellent. Oh, I'll have to give that a clean. Oh dear. Better than mine though. We're giving her a bit of a wipe, not too much, don't want to spoil her. There we go, we're in. So now, just need to bolt it down, put the earth on, put the wires on, and see if we've got any goodness going to it. You know, any of that lovely warm air blowing through. Right, so as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and we're going to see if when I turn the switch anything happens. So we're going to set it to 0, turn the ignition on. Oh, no, nothing's happening. No, nothing. That was a bit of an anticlimax, so we shall investigate some more. But I can. Success. I gave it a little poke with my finger and it sprung right into life. There she is, spinning away. It only works on settings 2 and 3. So I need to, sorry, it only works on settings 1 and 2. 3 it doesn't work on, so we're going to have to get a new switch. I've got a new switch somewhere, I've just got to find it. So, but that's marvellous. I'm very happy now. Something has happened. I fixed the heater blower motor, but now the van won't start. So we'll give it some heat. No, won't start anymore. That's great. Perfect. After repairing some dodgy earths and a bit of tinkering about in the fuse box again, and I put the battery charger on it. I think an accumulation of some dodgy wiring and a bit of a flat battery after farting about with it stopped it running. But the heater blowers are still working, so that's a win. So we'll leave it on charge for a little bit and then be happy days. But after all that tomfoolery, I've had enough, so I've put it all back together and put the cover and the seal on. It's about to start pissing with rain. We're going to leave the battery charge up a bit, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the glow plugs, because I'm not doing them tonight because I'm hungry. So we're back with the van and it's now a few days later, and as you can see it's pouring with rain. So but I need my glow plugs fixed. So first thing we're going to do to diagnose the glow plugs is we're just going to test they're getting their 12 volts. So that's the first protocol. So I'll go and turn the ignition on and we'll see if my test light illuminates. next down. So the test light's illuminated red, so we're getting a positive voltage coming to the glow plugs, which is good, and that's the centre one that the feed is then split to all 4 of them, the other 3 off. So we know that's getting 12 volts because we've got a digital readout on there as well. So now then we can start to test each glow plug and then go from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the wire off each of the glow plugs, and then we're going to test each glow plug individually to see if it's any good or not. I've got 4 new ones, but I'm just curious, so that's what I'm going to do next. Right, so I've took the red wire off each of them to isolate them individually, so we're just now going to check to see my test light's illuminating green, because it's an intelligent test light. So I've got the live, the end connected to the live, and I'm giving it air through this. So and they're actually all working, which I am really surprised about it, because it's sometimes awkward to start. So we'll remove them now, and then we'll test the efficiency of them when we get in the house with the multimeter. First, a bit of that on there to help them. I have run the engine up a little bit to make it warm to help hopefully ease them on out. So I got that one out there, which was tight as hell, and I've just managed to back and forth this one. Pretty tight like. But I'll show you when I get them out. They're not like modern glow plugs, they actually do come out and they're pretty robust. Oh yeah, that one's coming out now. Right, I'll bring you back once I've got them all out. On the kitchen table, and I've got 1 new glow plug, and I've got the 4 that I took out of my van. Now, got my multimeter there set to, set to ohms, 200, and this is one of the ones that makes the beepy noise when you do it. So this is what we're going to try and do. I'm going to test the all 4, and I'm going to test the new one to see what it is. Okay, so right, so what we've got here is, this is our new glow plug, and we're going to use this as our test one to see what it does. So what have we got? So 0.8. 0.8 on the new one, so that's our benchmark to be better than. So we'll take one of our old ones. So this is our last glow plug now, and I'm holding the tester on it. Nothing. That's our dead one. It looks okay, but it's not working very well. So there we go. It was showing that it worked on the test light, but it's not showing on the meter. Just some further information on glow plugs. You may be able to hear the dishwasher going in the background. So on the glow plug itself, we've got the glow plug body here, which is all the earth side. Then we've got the connection on the top, the post, which is the positive, which travels down the center of it, and then this gets hot, which preheats the chamber to aid combustion, and that's how it works. So this is the earth, that's the positive. This here is quite important, this area here, that's the seat of the glow plug, where it sits into the cylinder head and makes contact. The threads tighten up inside the head, but it's this seat here that actually makes contact and stops combustion leaking from the cylinder there. And then this is your heat element there, which obviously when the engine's cold, it preheats the cylinder to ignite the fuel easier under compression. And there's the glow plug. I always fit my glow plugs dry, I don't lube them. One down, 3 to go. Right, so I'll just get these tightened up. They're an 11, sorry, they're a 12 mil, if you're wondering. So that was it then. I've connected the wire that connects them all together on the feed, which goes in number 3 cylinder, and hopefully now it might start a bit better in the mornings and not wake the neighbours up at 5 o'clock. Happy days. So we're back in the van, and as they say, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So it's flipping cold. Here we go, ignition on, glow plug light on. Let's see how she starts. That's much better. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to end it on this one. I'm going to do the radio and the heater control knob and bits and bobs in the next one. But if it don't fit, don't force it.